All right. Woo! Oh, short. Nope.
Sure, you better get it taller. You always have to be taller than me.
Nope. 3, 2, 1. For time with Myriad, you've got Coach Jared.
Coach Marta.
Coach Marta here as well. We are going to be talking about back to school. And back to school meaning we're in the middle of September right now. If you have children, kids, they're probably back to school by this point.
Probably.
If you are a student or med student or dental student or some sort of law student, I'm throwing out all like the professions.
Yoga student. I'm back in school
Yoga
now.
student, yes. If you're a student, you're back in school. So summer breaks are over and everyone's done taking vacations.
Yep.
Where are we at now when we're back to school? What can you do when you're back to school?
Well, going back to school, or like, it might be you going back to school or other people going back
Correct.
to school, can be a good time to restart and relearn new things.
Love that.
And especially because I think we all associate back to school with like the start of fall, the start of a new season, and a lot of time. Well, there's actually like a lot of research that shows the start of a new season or like a new month is a great time to build new habits and build new routines.
Yes, that's exactly it. New habits, new routines. This is the opportunity right now, in my opinion, to kind of settle in with your family, settle in with friends, coworkers, colleagues, and start a new routine, start something new. And where better or what better to do than start a yoga habit or a fitness habit. Kind of speaking to Myriad Fitness and Yoga, historically September, October are awesome months for us in the sense of community engagement, in the sense of people coming in, new people, foundations being started, because people realize summer's over, it's time to
get inside,
but also like focus on myself. So that's been something that's really cool that we're here to encourage you to do.
Yeah, I like that because actually in yoga, we talk about that a lot, that as it starts to get darker and colder, it is time to pay more attention to ourselves. I think there's just kind of like a natural inclination to that anyways. You want to be inside more, you might be spending more time by yourself, so it's a good time to work on yourself and set some goals to help you stay motivated through the winter months.
For sure. So I'm going to make a call out right now. If you're the individual listening to this and you've thought to yourself like, all these things are piling up right now in a sense of it's about to get darker quicker. The winter season's coming. I want to be inside more. I've been looking for change. I've been looking for a new routine. I've been looking for some health, fitness, some community. This is the call out right now to reach out to us.
Yeah.
We're available. And it doesn't just have to be us. If you're not local to us, go somewhere else. If you've thought about it, make that reach out. Schedule that free consult, make the connection, go learn about that gym or that yoga studio and see if it's for you.
Yeah, because there's a lot of benefits that you're going to get through that you might be ready for right now. You mentioned community, the relationships are really helpful, giving yourself something to do, which is always really nice because I think as winter comes, I get really tempted to just like Netflix and chill a lot, which doesn't always make me feel really good, you know? Sometimes it might for some people, I guess, but if I've got somewhere to go after work, that's going to keep me from just going home and settling in. So it's a great time to take advantage of all of that.
Speaking of winter, how are you? I'm just curious. This is actually a personal question that we're going to throw out here on For Time. How do you feel about living in Indiana and having the 4 seasons?
Like, do I like them?
Yes.
This depends on the day that you ask me.
Okay, today.
Yes, generally I like the 4 seasons.
Okay.
If you ask me like February 17th, I might say no.
Fair.
But I like having the change of seasons. It helps me appreciate one season to the next, and I think it lets me focus on different aspects of my life throughout the year.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes. I actually equate it a lot to like my fitness programming. I often use like winter time to get a little bit stronger. You know, like people always call it like bulking season, right? So it's like we're inside. There's gonna be a little less running, a little less cardio. So like getting stronger during that time, and then once spring hits, it's a little bit more running, getting outside, enjoying that fresh weather. And then once summer hits, it's kind of like that's actually more of my chill time than any other. Like most often people are like, oh my gosh, summertime, beach body, let's do it. It's like I probably work out less during the summertime, and I think it's a lot of activities, a lot about being by the poolside, drinking some, having some fresh outdoor session ale type beers, and then after summer, fall kicks up, and that's when it's like I'm actually I'm really big in the back to school idea of like get back to a routine, get back to school, get back to myself, and I'm proving it right now. Here we are, September 16th, I believe it is, and I'm been training pretty hard the last 2 weeks with a goal of doing a high rocks, and so I'm like feel like I'm in training season right now. So that's kind of how I equate my my 4 seasons, and to me it puts a little gives you a little bit more backbone having 4 seasons, a little variety. Like if I were just in like Southern California and it was 68 degrees every single day, I feel like I'm in Groundhog's Day, and I don't know. That's my personal opinion. That's not a Myriad Fitness and Yoga opinion. That's a personal opinion on that.
You're making some hard stances.
I know.
Yeah, no, I think it is nice, and the fact of the matter is we are here in Indiana, so it's like resisting it is kind of silly anyways. You may as well embrace it and work with it. And I like what you said about the different seasons of your fitness, because I think that's a good call out for our members, people who are already with us. If you find yourself getting maybe a little stagnant in any area of your fitness, or maybe even a little bored, each time a season rotates through, it's a good time to reassess what you want to focus on, because it doesn't have to be the same
for sure
all the time. You might decide that you really want to get into running. I think we've got several members running a high rocks race right now, and I think of focus that way. I know for me, like, summer is always my running season. I get really excited about running in the summertime. I don't want to do it so much in the winter, so I kind of drop off of that and focus more on my strength work in the winter time. So it's a good time to look at where you're at and what's going to fit in for you and your lifestyle right now.
And with that, I love that, because with our customer life cycle of what we offer at Myriad Fitness and Yoga, I always kind of like challenge people too to like create like a secret goal, create some sort of like secret, like, it's winter time and I've always wanted to work on my mobility. Well, then November, December, January, February, go prioritize yoga and try to hit 20 classes a month in there, and then see how you are coming out of February and March, and see if that then get back into CrossFit or get back to weightlifting or get back into running, and see if that's changed things for you. Another example is like individuals within our CrossFit program who want to get better at weightlifting technique and like clean up the technical side as well as get stronger. Like, a great time to start doing that and ramp that up is right now, October, November. Get with Coach Dan, get with Myriad Weightlifting, and start on a beginner program there. Work on that for 3 or 4 months, and then say, CrossFit Open starts in, was it March, April? Right?
February, end of February, March,
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So then all of a sudden for the CrossFit Open, your Olympic weightlifting is through the roof and increased dramatically, and now you have that tool in your toolbox. It's an asset moving forward. And so that can be available not just for yoga, not just weightlifting, but it can also, you mentioned high rocks, like maybe it's more running focused. We have a true form runner here. Like, go hop on that true form 3-4 times a week with a running program. We can offer a running program. We can help you with that. And then all of a sudden, like coming out of the winter season, you're a badass runner.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. That works really well because it's going to keep you interested in whatever you're doing, and it's just adding another layer of variability onto your fitness, because of course we like variability here. We do CrossFit, so we're doing different things all the time, different hard things, and the more you're switching that up, you're just adding another component of variability.
Totally. It's like a I mentioned like another tool for your toolbox. It's just like, it's like hardening your armor, increasing the amount of abilities that you have.
Your
it's
resiliency.
It's like CrossFit as a whole, where it's like we want to be good at as many things as possible. Well, that can be for all the different programs we have too. If you set goals and work on those. So and they can just be mini goals. Maybe like it's just 1 month I'm going to do this, the next month I'm going to do this, or maybe for this 90-day period, this 3-month chunk, I'm going to focus on yoga.
And as a member, hopefully you're aware of this, but part of the life cycle of being a member is that we also do our best to check in with members and meet with members and set goals with you. So you might have had a coach reach out to you at some point and say, hey, I want to sit down and chat and check in with you. Take advantage of that, because if we don't know your goals, we can't always help you with them. And you might not even know your goal yet, but I've had many times where I'm having a conversation with someone and a goal starts to form.
For sure. 100%.
Through that conversation. They're like, actually, I realize this is a thing that I want to be working on. That doesn't mean, it doesn't have to be anything really solid. It doesn't have to mean I want my deadlift to be 300 pounds or anything like that. It could be something more subtle, like I want to come to the same class every day, 3 days a week. I want to be consistent about that, or, things of that nature.
Love it. So quick recap. We are in September.
Yes.
Back to school season. So this is the opportunity for you to set some habits, create a calendar for yourself.
Get organized.
Get organized. Hold some priorities of like what it is you're trying to do. If you need help with any of that, schedule a goal review with any of our staff here at Myriad Fitness and Yoga. We can help guide you in that during that conversation that you mentioned. We're here to support you through that. But yeah, come join us. There's tons of new people joining as we speak,
There are.
it's been a blast.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you.